Hey everybody, welcome to another spontaneous toy review with me and special guest Thanos from Infinity Gauntlet and so much more. This is an incredible icon of Marvel Comics. He's come to really be known a lot because of the Marvel movies, but before that he was really well known as a character creation by Jim Starlin. He was an Avengers bad guy. He did have an Avengers Thanos chopper at one time in Avengers. That's a real thing. And a Comic-Con exclusive too. Look it up. This one here is based on the Infinity Gauntlet comic book. That was done with George Perez starting and then Ron Lim finishing because George couldn't meet all the deadlines. And it made Ron Lim a superstar. Those of you that already knew Ron, we knew he wasn't a superstar, but it did make him a effective superstar now in the comic business, and he's still doing work all the time for Marvel Comics. It's great. There's an Aliens cover out right now that's done by Ron, so go try to find that. Let's see if I can get this open. I am really looking forward to seeing this deluxe figure. This was available on Amazon and Targets and all that kind of stuff. Boom. Does have the King Thanos from the Ghost Rider series, and he's got Infinity Gauntlet, 2 Infinity Gauntlet hands, and then regular gauntlets as well. So if you want him to be just regular Thanos or Infinity Gauntlet version. Does come with his little chair. That's kind of nice. Nice little piece of backdrop. There is no twist ties. Thank you. Now let's try to just get him out of this coffin. Is a hunk of figure. Absolutely a chunk of figure. I like it when they make these big figures in scale and give the guys some big heft to it. Now I notice already he's got a little wobble in the chest area there. Let me just play around with them a little bit. And in the hips, just a little bit. But that doesn't bother me so much because I can take a little kiki, put it in the joints, be fine. And then beyond that, I don't actually I may pose them a little bit, but Thanos is one of those characters where I'm just gonna have it kind of really sitting on a shelf and on display. The artwork that they took for this one is definitely Ron Lim expired. And I want to say that's Ron, but it's not Ron. It looks like they drew that in Ron. Why didn't you just get Ron to draw the artwork for that box? It would have been fine. It's definitely his version of Thanos, and the way that it's proportioned and drawn is very nice. So you do have a second head for the King Thanos, and you get 2 extra hands. One, where he's going to tell you where you can put it, and 2, and I like this hand, is the kind of grasping Infinity Gauntlet hand. So his actual gauntlet does not have the gems on it. So we can maybe pop that out, grab in his grasping hand that I like, and boom. And this is so he can just do poses like that, where he's got the universe in his hand. There, he kind of looks at it. Should have had a cosmic cube there too. That would have been nice. But boom. Now I know they released several Thanoses over the years. The last one was a Walmart exclusive. This one here I got on Amazon really cheap. They had it on sale one day. I'm like, I gotta get this. It's very nice. I'll put the link down in the description in case you want to try to get one later. It may be at a higher cost now, or it could be at a higher cost later. Those things fluctuate a lot. It's market price now. However, It's a nice, big, thick, heavy figure. I don't have a lot of these big figures from Marvel Legends because they're generally Build-A-Figures, and I just don't take the time to build a figure. I really want the figure, but I'm not going to buy all those dudes to get it when I only want one thing. Like right now, I want Stiltman. I want that Stiltman. I'm like buying Red Ninjas, not just to have Red Ninjas, because I don't think they're that good of a Red Ninja compared to the G.I. Joe Classified Red Ninjas. But I want those Red Ninjas for the Stiltman legs so I can build a very tall Stiltman. Let's take a look at Old Man Thanos' head here. Oh, I can pull it out. All right. He's got his little Grateful Dead hippie beard with a tie. Don't ever do that. If I see you out there with your beard, no. I'm looking at you, Russ. I know something like that. All right, let's pop that head on there. So far, the heads and hands have come off relatively easy. Let's see if I can pop it back on. It's not really popping on, but it doesn't need to because I just don't like the Old Man Thanos character design. This is the Thanos. This is my Thanos. This is the people's Thanos. Absolutely. Now, in the comic books, he wanted to kill off half of the galaxy as his devotion to death. Yeah, he was in love with death, and sometimes she'd be a pretty lady, sometimes she'd just be a skull, and he didn't care. Yeah, he was just so in love with death. And he has part of a lot of other people, including Star Fox, and not the one that you think with Nintendo, but there was another Star Fox which was, related to Thanos, and Thanos was just a bad guy. Then he became a good guy, then he became a bad guy again, then he became an anti-hero, then he became bad guy again. And he's still a bad guy. So you just gotta really go with the flow and keep out of Thanos' way. Just don't get near him. This, however, is a great figure. I really like it. I really, really do. This is where Marvel Legends should be. It should be giving us quality stuff that we want and not those really weird figures of like Squirrel Girl. I have nothing against Squirrel Girl, but for all that time and effort to give her a bike and a figure, you could have given us like Ghost Rider and his bike, like the same kind of cost wise. We could have gotten, the more modern Ghost Rider or new Ghost Rider or the second Ghost Rider, something with Ghost Rider. Instead, you gave us Squirrel Girl. Yeah. No, I'm not going to buy that. I'd buy Ghost Rider. Absolutely. Got a big little skirt on here, You don't tease him about that in real life. You just go with it. A great figure, a great buy. If you got one in your collection, congrats. If you don't, sorry, man. Try to find one. I like it. I'm going to go put him on display. I'll have to try to buy a second one to get Ron Lim to sign it. I got several of the other older figures signed by him as well. Love it. Go out and buy Infinity Gauntlet. If you don't have the comic book, get the trade paperback. I'll put that link in there as well. It's great stuff, great reading, and a great story that is inspired so much of what we have now in the new Marvel Marvel movie universe. Comes from these comics. So read the original comics and know what's going on. All right, everybody. This has been fun. We'll catch you later. Please follow us on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and like and subscribe these videos so we can keep bringing you such great content.
Also,
no one.
And is almost here! Thanos' ship! It is from there that he must be controlling the power. You seek to stop me, man of Zillner? Are you so ignorant that you do not know you haven't a chance?